So, today's Sunday. It's been exactly 1 week since my accident. Just got out of a doctor's appointment. Had my stitches removed. I don't know how well you can see that. You can a little bit. Had some stitches right here. That was all the way down to the bone. That was the only stitches I got out of that whole accident. And, I'm going to say I walked away from that accident with... I honestly don't think I should have walked away from that accident. I remember almost all of it up until the point I went into the ditch. I'm still trying to get the video footage off of my dash cam. The dash cam is broken. So I'm going to have to try to take it apart and hook up to it internally because plugging in the cord is not working. So I'm going to try to do that and try to get some of that footage. I would show you guys some of the bruises I got going on. But I'm not going to. But my chest wall on the left side is really bad bruised. I also have some really deep cuts in there. I think they should have probably gotten some stitches there, but they didn't stitch it. And then the shoulder is hurting really good. Not really too much in the form of bruises, but there's some discoloration. You probably can't see it because of the sun. This hand is healing up pretty good. This hand took a real good beating. My butt is black, so I guess I'm turning into a chameleon now. My head is still just all shook up. It's really surreal of the accident I was in. So I'm going to talk about the accident real quick because I've had a lot of questions on it. So I was in the right-hand lane. I was headed northbound on 35, north of Wichita, just south of Kansas City. In between is like Empora or something. I don't know how to pronounce the town name. Really, really awesome, nice people out there, though. So many people stopped to check on me. It was great. But I was on the right-hand lane, and I heard a loud noise. I didn't know exactly like what it was, and I was looking in my mirror. I had the radio on, and then I had the back massager on. In the Volvos, there's a little back massager, and by where the seatbelt clicks in, there's a little button. So when you have the back massager on, there's a active air leak. That's the way it works. It works off the air system of the truck. So I'm driving, I hear this noise, and I'm thinking it's a tire, but noises can happen quite a bit. So this hand is on the steering wheel. This hand goes down to the seat button to try to turn off the back massager so I can listen for any air leaks. And then this hand never got down there. Never quite made it. But what I was going to do is turn that off and then turn off the stereo. At this point, the tow truck company, they think that I lost 2 tires. The trailer started to sway, and I was trying to get it back under control, but then the truck just took a hard, I don't know if I would say a hard, but it took a right, and it hit the guardrail. And then I lost every tire on the trailer. And I lost several drive tires on that side. Ended up hitting a concrete wall that was leading up to the guardrail. If I'd crashed just 5 feet sooner, I would have been on the inside of that guardrail, which would have mean I would be hitting that bridge dead on. That wouldn't have been good. Definitely would not be here making this video or at home having Thanksgiving. So just 5 feet before death, hit the guardrail, and I was going 73 miles an hour. When this all occurred, I started to try to slow down, like right in here. I don't remember. I can't tell you exactly when. And then the concrete wall, I remember that. And then once I got past the bridge and the concrete wall went away, the truck went straight a little bit, but it just went to the right. I mean, I had no control over it, really. I think it maybe went straight maybe 50, 60 feet. But honestly, guys, I mean, you're talking about a semi-truck going full speed. Or starting to slow down now, but still going fast. That's not really all that far. And the truck went into the ditch. And after that, I don't remember much. Really nothing. I remember some noises. And then it was, I don't know how much long later, but I heard somebody saying, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" Or, sorry, my nose is itchy. Trying to reach out to me, trying to find out if I'm okay. And I remember that, I don't want to say I woke up, because I was, I think, on my hands and knees. I was no longer in the driver's seat. So I don't know if the belt broke or what, but I was no longer in the driver's seat. I was still inside the truck. Oh wait, no, I was on my side, because Layla was getting on top of me. And I set her down, and I was getting on my hands and knees, and I started to, like, pick stuff up that was around me, okay? And somebody, at that point, somebody came up to what is now the exit, which is the windshield. And they're like, "Are you okay?" And I really couldn't talk. And I was still really dazed at this point. I didn't even realize I was in an accident. I mean, I was mind fucked. They took me out of the truck, and because there was fuel leaking, there's oil, there was electrical wires. I mean, there was stuff everywhere. And there was a firefighter that was there. He was off duty, and he was concerned that the truck was going to catch on fire. And the trailer had completely buckled completely buckled. And they were wondering if I had hazmat, and I couldn't answer them. Like I said, that very second, I was just dumbfounded. When I was taken out of the truck, they put me up on some rock road or whatever, and other people started to stop. I think somebody said that there was over 12 phone calls to 911. And 6 people had stopped, 7 people. So most of the people that called stopped and tried to render aid. Somebody got me a blanket. Someone had a really big first aid kit, and you left your first aid kit. If you happen to be watching this video and you could tell me what your first aid kit looked like, I will buy your first aid kit, because you left it there for me, or you left it with the officer in case anything was needed. So that kit was not cheap. I should really have a first aid kit in the truck. Actually, I'm gonna do a video all about the truck. There's gonna be some major changes to me driving. and some things about the truck. But yeah, there's blood dripping all over the place. Went to the hospital by ambulance. They were concerned that I had broken ribs, possible broken hip, brain bleed, because this was like all fucked up. I'm surprised it's not all bruised up. This was all bruised, but the bruise is mostly away. You might be able to see a little bit of it still. I thought it would still be all bruised, but it's not. And that's basically that. And then the other big question I was getting a lot was, what is Orozco saying? And am I scared of losing my job? I've been with Orozco for less than 6 months. I totaled their truck and trailer. Yeah, I hope I still have a job. Now, Brad, he's the guy over the accidents. And me and Brad have talked a handful of times. He told me, hey, accidents can happen that you don't have control over. He told me he's not trying to find blame. And she's part of the recruiting. She had reached out to me personally and tried to find out if I'm okay. Michael, he wanted to make sure that I got home safe. Along with Yuri and Michael, they're in the safety department. They wanted to make sure that I got home. They wanted to make sure that I had a hotel or a car, a plane ticket. They were like, what do you need? So the amount of support that I'm getting from Orozco, I don't want to start crying. Holy shit, you might be able to see it. But I feel like they cared about me, because I forget who said it, but one of them, this was like the second day or so, I'm like, look, I'm so sorry. And they're like, look, the truck's replaceable. You're okay. And I don't know. After finding out more about that accident, I'm surprised I walked away from it. I've lost steer tires before. I've lost trailer tires before. I lost steer tires before. The combination of what happened with this load was just terrible. I think I forgot to say, the load shifted on me, which probably happened when the two tires blew. And then when the guardrail was struck, that was the end of the story. It was a very shifty load. I'll explain that one in the truck video that I'm going to do. Talking about the truck and trailer and some things that will change. Because in the loading of that trailer, there were a few mistakes. Now, those mistakes were very minor. And any of my students will know that minor mistakes lead up to a big one. This is probably one of those, if I just prevented that trailer being loaded the way it was loaded, could have changed the whole outcome. I've also had some questions asking, hey, was my tire pressure low in the trailer tire? So Orozco trailers all have the air system on the tire. It keeps the tires perfectly aired up. So you can't even check the air pressure other than looking at it and being like, it's not flat. The tread depth was perfect. Okay, the tires were almost brand new. The trailer is a 2020. So we're not talking about like it's some old trailer that was dogtailing or anything like that. Orozco has excellent care on their trailers. It was just a combination of, I don't know if something hit the tire causing a weak spot, or maybe a pothole 20, 30, 40 miles ago that just eventually had the tire blow. And then when that tire went, it sent enough tire into another tire, causing it to go. I don't know. I could just tell you what the outcome was. It was scary. And sorry for it being 7 days later. I've been a little bit MIA, or the accident was 7 days ago. I uploaded the video like five something days ago. I don't even remember. Sorry if this is a little delayed, but mentally and physically, I've been messed up. And just been enjoying spending time with family. Orozco made sure I got home fairly quickly too, to be with family. And then I had a lot of people reach out and try to do what they could to try to get me home. I might do a video just about that. I don't know. Anyway, if you have any questions, post them down in the comments. And I'll answer them. Okay? Either in a video format or by replying. I do read every single comment. So, yeah. That's going to be the end of this video. I'm hurting. I need to go pick up my prescriptions. And I'm way stressed out. Financially and a few other ways. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you guys on the next one.